Good good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well this week. For the video this week, the poem I'm going to read is a reprise of a piece that I first wrote on July 27th, 2021. And as the day came by this time around, I saw the piece in the memories section of my Facebook feed and decided to update it for 2025. The poem goes something like this. Write a phrase that describes your year so far. More dips than a roller coaster. From freezing cold weather to one heat wave after another. A world where the cruelty on screen countered by all the words written. Book 2 came, went, and came again, to discovering I can actually dance. For all the pains in immediate circles, to trying to be a responsible adult. A moment to shine, art is life. Work and creative worlds collide. Parties, calls, virtual summits, all isn't totally lost on the social front. All these dips happening so fast, I'm trying to catch my breath. With 5 months left to go in this year, the ride isn't over yet. So yeah, as I mentioned, I first wrote this the first edition of this piece back in 2021, and it just happened to come up in my feed on July 27th. So I decided let me update it for now, and the phrase "more dips than a roller coaster." That was the one thing that immediately came to mind, because seemingly for every good thing that's happened, there have been moments of challenge pretty much right immediately after the good moments happen. There's never hasn't really been much time to catch one's breath, to stop and take notice of what's happened, because the roller coaster has kept going, and it will still keep going as the rest of the year continues on. But I've had my moments. Art is life, for one. The fact that the dawn of a Poetic Summer finally saw the light of day after sitting on the manuscript for 3 years. The fact that I took salsa dancing lessons and realized, okay, this isn't so daunting, and hell, I'm actually enjoy doing it. But the fact that I got my first sense of major recognition for Artist Life, to see my piece in an actual art gallery, whereas to me it feels like I finally made something of it, instead of just having it be on everyone's screen in cyberspace. And this year so far has been a test of patience. I know both parents are not in the best of health these days, so it's just been a lot of worrying about them, having to step up and actually have to be an adult, which I will throw every distraction in the book to not have to focus on it being an adult. and the fact that like more patience is needed to like deal with everything going on, let alone the fact that like the issue of mortality comes up, what the future self looks like also comes up, and the fact that all the years of being like needled as to why I have not like made any moves on the relationship front finally got to me after all this time. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing in that department, but at least I'm actually like trying to do something instead of just merely ignoring it or keeping my mouth shut so I do not like piss anyone off or like assert myself in any way, shape, or form regarding this issue. For the fact that I've been introduced to some new circles, but at the same time, that sense of like loneliness for the fact that I don't make nearly enough of an effort to be a better friend and a more sociable adult, even with the fact that between coaching and therapy, like I'm still find myself like hesitant to engage with other people, hesitant to be the adult that I have to be this late in my life. For all that's been done, a lot of it didn't even make this poem. Like I still feel like there's a lot that I need to do in my life which I'm not doing, don't know I need to do, or just just burying my head in the sand because I'm reluctant to take any sort of stand on any issue that'll like piss anyone off. So yeah, like this year has been a bit of a roller coaster. It's had its ups and downs. The ride hasn't come to a full stop yet. We still have 5 more months before this version of the ride comes to a close. I revised this poem just to like see where things are, although it's August when I should have probably done this June, end of June, July, but it just happened to come up in my feed, so I just did it. And that's sort of where things stand at this moment in time. Well, everyone, I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll talk to you guys again next week. Good night, everybody.